Hi there. This is going to be a very quick tutorial on how to get up to speed in the Vim editor, which is one of the common editors available on Unix systems, the other being Emacs. I happen to like Vim a lot. I think it's a great editor and I use it extensively, but some people don't love it. So I will show you how to exit it if you accidentally ever end up in Vim, which is a common question. So one thing that, well, first things first, if you type Vim and then open a file, it will read the file. If the file doesn't exist, it will create one for you. And in Vim, you start in what we call command mode. And command mode means that you can move around the file. I can either move with the arrow keys or with the special keys on the home row, namely H, J, K, and L on the home row. Here's how it works. J goes down, K goes up, H goes to the left, and L goes to the right. And the nice thing about that is that you don't need to move your hand from the home row, so it's very, very fast to actually go left, right, etc. Some of the other keys that are interesting and also very accessible are to go to the next word, just type W, and it will go word by word. And it defines words sometime a little strangely, but it will go word by word. If you want to go backwards through words, just B will go back through words. You can also do things like Control F to go page down and Control B to go page up. If you want to go to a particular line, you can just type colon and then the line number. So :7 will go to line 7. You could also type 7 and then uppercase G. Let's try a different one. Let's say, from here, let's go 5 uppercase G, and it goes right there. We could have also typed the colon key to do that. If you want to go to the top of the file, GG, lowercase g gets right to the top. Uppercase G on its own goes right to the bottom of the file. So lots of quick ways to get around the file when you're in command mode. Okay. If you actually do want to type text, and an editor you generally do, you can go into what we call insert mode. And in insert mode, you can you just type the I key, and notice down here it actually says that you are in insert mode, and that means that you can now type things, okay, like that. All right, and you can use the backspace key and so forth, and the arrow keys do work in command mode. In the original VI editor, they did not, as it turns out, but in here they do. And so there's lots of other ones. If you want to delete a line, you hit D twice, DD, deletes the line, etc. But lots of people ask, how do I exit Vim? Because I'm not a Vim person. Well, first things first, to go out of insert mode, if I was in insert mode and I want to go out of insert mode, I type the escape key. And I just hit the escape key, and that takes us back to command mode. And then to quit, you type :Q, and that will quit. Now, if there are no changes, that will quit. If I hit enter, it says no write since last change, add exclamation point to override. So if I did :Q exclamation point, it would save without my changes. Let's say I actually want to save the changes. You can do :W, that will write the file and save the changes, like that. You can also do :WQ, which will quit the program after writing the changes. I like to abbreviate that with, for whatever reason, this is the abbreviation, it's :X, means basically exit with saving your changes. Okay, and that will exit you out of Vim. Okay, what else can we do with Vim that's kind of cool? Well, we can search for things. If you type / and then start typing something like, for instance, print, and then enter, it will jump to the first line that has print on it. If I was back up at the top and I just type /O, it will find the first instance of O, which is kind of nice. But what if that wasn't the one I wanted to do? Well, all I need to do is hit lowercase n, and it will find the next one, and lowercase n will find the next one. If I keep hitting lowercase n, it'll just kind of cycle through the whole file. If I want to go back to a previous O, for instance, I would type Shift-N, and that's how it works. Okay, so very easy to find things, very easy to do that. Other interesting things, if I want to start editing text at the end of this line, I can type the A, uppercase A, and I go into insert mode at the end of the line. Sometimes that's important, right? If I want to go to the beginning of the line in command mode, I just type 0. If I want to go to the end, I type $, and you might be saying to yourself, these are weird things to remember, and I agree. Some of the things are a little bit hard to remember the first few times you do them, but the more you get used to it, the faster and faster you will be as you go through learning Vim. So there's lots and lots to learn. You can check out a zillion different tutorials online. In fact, there's a tutorial built into the Unix system called Vim Tutor, which will bring up a Vim Tutor, and it says here's how you actually do it. And if you scroll down, it will say lesson 1, moving the cursor, and it tells you how to move the cursor, etc., etc. And you should maybe practice that if you want. There is another very cool Vim tutor. If you want to go to the internet and type Vim Adventures, if you type Vim Adventures, it will bring up a Vim Adventures there, and it is a little game to show you how to do this. So you use the little keys, hooray, etc., and you go and you can look at lots of different fun things. And there's sound on here. I don't know if you can hear the sound. You probably can't, but there's sound coming through my headphones, so it's a fun game to learn how to use Vim. So anyway, that's Vim. I think it is a great editor. It does have a bit of a steep learning curve. You don't learn Vim in one day, but if you keep learning over time, you will become very, very fast. And the other nice thing about Vim is it's available on virtually every Linux system, kind of straight out of the box. If Vim isn't there, then VI is, and VI is what Vim is based on. So that is Vim. Thanks.